8, it's a big crash. 6 gets smacked into the wall. It's episode 3 of On Track GP's Who's in the Kart Pro versus Mystery Kart, and it has been hotting up once again. Richard and Steve will be taking on another mysterious driver and hoping to get the victory. So stick with us, here we go. Episode 3 is starting now. All right, into episode 3. 2 of these 5 people are going to be racing today. Who do you think they are?
Tom worries me a lot. He's my protege. I train him in his GT4 cars, and he's a midget, so I'm very worried about that.
Weight advantage, what are you thinking? Anyone standing out?
Well, I'd send Nina up and down the paddock a couple of times in club sport, so perhaps she'll be taken to the track this time.
Well, let's find out. Once again, in episode 3, we need to do some qualifying. So, our mystery kart guests are going to go up against each other. They're going to do 5 laps, and the person that ends up the quickest is going to be promoted with their teammate, of course, to the big main race against our pro drivers, Richard and Steve. They're off. We've got a little bit of pace going initially. Again, 2 new mystery drivers. It's going to be very interesting to see how they take to the track and how they get around, and what their driving styles are as well. I think is going to be super interesting. As we see them come, there's a good bit of, as they're going to come through here, they're very, very tight. This is close. In week 3, one of them clips the wall. Oh, and we got a little bit of tire squeak as well. This is properly close between these 2 here. But driver number 2 is staying up. It is close. He's looking for a move. No joy, really. Yeah, driver number 1 is making it very difficult for driver number 2 to get through, but there is going to be a little gap. We're going to see him come through here. It's tight, he's looking on the inside. He shuts the door, driver number 1. Now, both of these drivers, interestingly, are going again for that technique of not letting the back end come out too much, trying to keep things a little bit tidy and shut the door, but they are tight. With a big old bit of pace down that back straight there, keeping it tidy, clips the wall. I think with karting, there's always the option of, do I lift or do I brake? Do I actually force myself to slow down, or do I just lift and try and get around those? They're close, they nearly touch. Oh, they're very close. There's going to be a move. It looks as though there's a move. Oh, it doesn't quite happen, it's tight. This is close. I think we must be on lap 4, and that is the checkered flag. Wow, that was proper racing, that. Let's go find out who won. Wow, I mean, that was in week number 3, the closest qualifier that we've had. Congratulations, car number 9. I'm going to ask you to keep your identity safe until the main race. But commiserations, who is in the kart? Please reveal your identity. It's Luke.
It's the fake Lewis Hamilton.
Mate, what happened?
Listen, Lewis didn't turn up today. Yeah, I saw him in the back though. He was googling the corners. I feel like, you know what I mean. Like, I just turned up thinking, yeah, I'm going to be doing.
But that was
a quick race.
That was properly close. Like, you were on the tail the whole way.
Yeah, because I can drive. But I guarantee he's a professional. You know what I mean?
Well,
don't put me up against a professional. I guarantee I'll win.
Well, we'll find out, won't we? Commiserations. Hopefully, we can get you back though again soon,
man,
right?
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
Let's do it. Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's episode number 3 of Who's in the Kart. It's race number 3 of Who's in the Kart, and they are off. That slow start early as they jockey for position, and then they're going to kick in, and there it is. At the moment, we've got kart number 1 in the lead, holding a heavy line, followed by kart number 6, 7, and 8. It's a big crash. 6 gets smacked into the wall. Number 18 manages to come around the outside. Number 1 still holding the lead. 18 having a look through the outside there. 7 and 6. 6 absolutely, God, you can hear it, canes the wall. God. So kart number 1, I think, has dropped back into second, and 18, kart number 18 now in first, driving a really nice line. There's kart number 1 there. 7 and 6 at the back, having a proper fight, and they go. As these guys come through the back there, we've got kart number 18 absolutely flying. And he spins! 7 spins! And 6 is clearance. We've got a safety car. Everyone's slowing down. We have 18 coming through. I think 18 is in first. And then car number 1 behind, just keeping it out the wall there. That was close, swinging it round like a banana. God, number 6, this is mad. 6 and 7. 7 is starting to maybe close that gap up to 6. It'll be interesting to see from here on in. Kart number 1 under pressure from kart number 6. Whether the move's going to work or not, we'll see. Kart number 7 there, starting again, closing that gap to number 6 by about 5 meters a lap at the minute. So it'll be very interesting to see whether they can continue that. Kart number 6, the pace kicks back in, and 7 and 1 having a little tussle, but 6 and 7 go through clear of kart number 1. And number 6 really letting that back end drift out. Number 7 being a little bit more conservative with it. I tell you what, this is not an easy track to overtake on. That's certainly something that we've learned over the first couple of races here. We're now into race number 3 of Who's in the Car on track GP. And 6 and 7 are having a good fight. This is one to watch for me. This is the one to watch for me between 6 and 7. They've been at loggerheads, but we'll see. It's very, very tight. 18 and 1. 18 there doing a lovely job of getting past, keeping it nice and tidy. And there is the checkered flag being waved. Let's go find out who's taking the champagne in episode 3 of Who's in the Kart. Another great race on Who's in the Kart, some proper racing action. Drivers, please remove your helmets. Let's find out who was in the kart. In kart number 18 was Steve. Steve, you came in 2nd place, very nice.
Race 3 was filled with controversy for me, so bit of an Abu Dhabi 21 take. In that I crossed the line in P1, and by the time we got to announcing it, I was in P2. So not quite sure what happened with the timings, but pretty sure we got fastest lap in that one, and an amazing race from start to finish. So enjoyable.
Kart number 1 was Robbie. Robbie bringing home in 4th.
Robbie Love, football content creator. Listen, I'm ready to smash this, but I'm already at a disadvantage. I've just had a look at the cars. How the hell am I supposed to fit in that? But you know what? I'll soldier through and I'll do the business.
In 1st place was Richard, kart number 7.
Third race was really good. Again, very, very tense first lap. It was a bit more argy-bargy this time. Everybody was feeling a bit more aggressive now that we're a bit more used to it after practicing and everything. But I managed to come out on top, and yeah, happy days.
And in 3rd place, Matisse in car number 6. Very nice. So,
hi, I'm Matisse. I'm known for making videos online, YouTube, Twitter, but also a little bit into my F1, and that makes me believe that I've got a decent chance of doing very well today, but we'll see. Looking forward to it.
Our winners, our team winners there was, of course, the pro drivers, Richard and Steve. So I'll give you your champagne again. Are you going to spray it, or what's going on here?
I want to drink it after that.
Yeah, good racing, right?
It was hard racing, yeah.
Oh, what can I say, man? That was exhilarating. You know what, right? Now, I want a rerun. I want a rerun for 2 reasons. First of all, they took out my partner, Abby, right at the start, right, the professionals. And secondly, my car just lost power. Did you see it? I was up on the bit when you're going up the hill, and my car just lost complete power, right? So that just managed for them to get away from me. But to be honest, you can't compete with them, man. They're just the professionals. Matisse came in, he did all right, but he got off to a terrible start, man. I don't know what the guy was doing. He told me earlier, let's block him off, and then he just let him come right through him. But listen, it is what it is, man. I really, really enjoyed it. But I'll stick to driving on the road, bro. Those professionals, next level.
Well, look, there was a little bit of that in the...
and from me as well.
Well, we'll get into all of that in the post-race. But congratulations. Oh, first thoughts?
I just want to say I finished 2nd overall. Robbie, if Robbie's not there, I win that. Robbie was in the way. I couldn't get past him. Then I got absolutely shunned into the wall, and that was my race over. And then I managed to try and resurrect it and, recover. Yeah, I think the script's changed, so I don't know. I don't know what my final score is. I need to speak to production, but I managed to claw it back. But Robbie is just so slow. He thinks he's driving on an island or something. He's chilling, windows down. He needs to crank up the speed, honestly. Put your foot down, Robbie.
Yet to be seen. Look, that brings us to the end of episode 3 of Who's in the Kart by On Track GP. This is spicy. This is getting hot. We're seeing them get competitive now. And I'll tell you what's really cool. It's not just the pros sweeping up. In the last episode, we saw the pros didn't actually win. Today, they bring it home. But let's keep an eye. Let's move forward. Next time, episode 4 is coming to you right from us, On Track GP, Who's in the Kart. And with that noise, we'll see you very soon.
I definitely finished second. I know that.
I don't know when Richard overtook me.
Who cares? I won that.
Car number 1, there's a big contact.